Diburei Emuna, Sicho Chaf Zayin, Hashem Imcha Al Tifchad, Kadosh Baruch Hu is with you. Fear not. It says in Chayei Moharan, in Tafkuf Samachtet, that the Rebbe dreamt that there was a kibbutz echad shel Yidden, there was one congregation of Jews, Imanig Echad, that was with one leader, that was huge in the world, was famous, was unbelievable. And the Gazuk Zera to kill all the Jews, to Chas Chalila, to annihilate the Jews. But Manig Nafala Eitzo, so that Manig came upon the idea that he has to masquerade himself like a guy. And he went and he called a barber, and the barber shaved his beard and his face. Woman is a craftsman, a bar malacha. And he shaved his beard and his face. And then it was found out it's a sheker. There was no decree b'chlal. As how much busha was that particular leader now have to go through? Because Avada now, he cannot show himself before the world, before everybody. Without beard and face. So he had to run away. He says, but how do you get out of the door? Everybody will see you. And how do you rent a wagon, to run away? And Bavada, an unbelievable bush of a klipa that is impossible to imagine. And Bavada, he had to sit for quite some time by a goy until his beard will grow back. That's the place. Wait. Says, the Ika, the Rebbe Yisrael said, why did the Rebbe tell us this Maisa? The main teaching, the Maisa of this Sipur is, Shrek sich nicht, don't be afraid. Like Rabbeinu told Reb Nosson, after everything that went on him, and everything that will pass on him, he said, Kodesh Baruch Hu is with you. Don't be afraid. God is mit dir. Kodesh Baruch Hu is with you. Shrek sich nicht. Don't be afraid. Fear nothing. And this is an unbelievably important and needed dibur to anybody who dares get into Avodas Hashem Yisborach and wants to stay there, wants to stick up. He says, this is what it says in Zema Shoshanas Yaakov. It says, Shoshanas Yaakov, Arura Zeresh, Eshes Mafchidi, the wife of the one who makes me scared, the one who scares me. And the Arizal says that there is a klipa, which is called Zeresh, that brings fear in the heart of man. And it turns a person into a coward. And this is what it says, Arura Zeresh Eshes Mafchidi. The Arura is the klipa that scares a person. It scares a person. And for this I will tell you one little chiddush from the Apteruv. The Apteruv says, there's a measure that says, Haman said to Haman said to Zeresh, his wife, you and me are like Mordechai and Esther. So Zeresh says, you are not like Mordechai, and I'm not like Esther, from a different place. That's what the Medrash says. And nobody knows what on earth is this Medrash trying to say. So the Apteruv says, and this is a vote that unless they tell you Mishamayim what the Parish says, you don't know what it is. It says that you probably heard you're running to go. So this is B'mispar Koton, in Kabbalah there's Gematria. You hear Aleph is 1, Yud is 10, Kuf is 100. And so forth and so on. But Mispar Koton means that you take the tens and you take the hundreds. The only thing that's left is just the first number. So Beis is 2, Chaf is 2, and Reish is 2. Okay? So Dalad is 4, and Mem is 4, and Taf is 4. Okay? So Haman b'Mispar Koton, how much is it? 5, 4, and 5. Right? Okay. Together is 14. Okay. Zeresh b'Mispar Koton is 7, and 2, and 3, which is 12. 14 plus 12 is 26, right? With Shem Havaya Baruch Hu. Okay? Mordechai Mispar Koton is Mem, and 2 is 6, and Daled is 10, You know, and I'm sorry, it's 12, and Yud is 1, is 13. Esther Mispakoton, Aleph is 1, 6 is, Es Samach is 6, together is 7, right? 4 is 12, is 11, and Reish is 2, is 13. 13 plus 13, Mordechai and Esther together is 26. So Haman said to Zeresh, you and me together 26. Are like Mordechai and Esther. We're both 26. But she said, no, she says, you're not like Mordechai because you're 14 and he's 13. I'm not like Esther. I'm 12 and she's 13. We come from Mokum Achar. We come from Achar, from Avodah Zarah, because 13 is Gematria Echad. Right? Hashem Echad. And they come from 12 or 14, which is Avodah Zarah. He says, together it looks like, this is 26. No. It's Mokum Achar. As those are the Heilige up the roof. Schus Egen Aleinu.